And welcome back to Hammer and High Machinist Lone Hero live tutorial. We're now doing 61 plus. So let's talk a little bit about this set. This set is a bit problematic at the beginning because of certain enemies. Certain enemy, more likely, Onryo. It's really scary. I will showcase this. Our goal for this set, like the primary goal, is to get with all wipes, petrifications, and magicites intact for 71. In the perfect world, you should get to 71 with all poms intact, but I would recommend to use stuff at the beginning to get through first 5 floors where Onryo can spawn faster. So use strength, steel, maybe frailty. You can also use petrification early on because there is a high chance that you will pick it back up. Though sometimes there are situations when you do not get it back at all. But in that situation, oh well. Anyway, let's food up and go. So assuming you got with everything to this set, what you want to do is check chests instantly. Now, golds here spawn mimics, so careful. You do not want to pull Onryo and a mimic at the same place. Now, here's Onryo. This is the horrible enemy because it hurts. It hurts really, really bad. It's also proximity. So, oh yeah, by the way, I recommend using Raising on this set if you are progging. I really recommend using it. So how to fight Onryo without anything, which I would not really recommend. Pop sprint, this, go, and start kiting. Run around, 20 seconds of sprint. As you can see, if you are kiting properly, it doesn't touch you. Well, it did touch me at the end. It put a dot, which hurts, but initial attack hurts as well. As you can see, half HP just gone. Without sprint, honestly, I wouldn't recommend fighting it. But what you can do, like with no sprint, you can use leg grace to slow it down. But it lasts only 10 seconds. It's not that great. Use dismantle. Use tactician to reduce. Also, make sure thought is rolling. After putting dot, it does con also a bit of downtime. And it's dead. Now we can check chests. We have sight. Sure, why not? Onryo is the scariest enemy here, be careful with that. Wakakusa. Wakakusa is side enemy, which means we can just move around it and don't really need to fight it, but I will show it either way. Wakakusa is problematic because it applies poison. Quite potent poison, honestly. But you can do it the same way as with Onryo, sprint, leg grace, run, and it's dead. Make sure to use Empyrean Potion, as before. And third enemy that spawns up this floor, Manenzo. I would also not recommend fighting Manenzo without steel. It's sight, so you can skip it. It applies vulnerability debuff. It also can be affected by heavy, by leg grace, so use it. And it hurts. So it's 2 different attacks, as you can see. What we call double auto. Thankfully on Machinist it dies quite quickly. So we could have actually checked chest first. The problem is if it's a mimic. Let's see if it's a mimic. Oh, flight. Flight's really good. It's save time here. If it's a Mimic, we will need to be careful not to pull Wakakusa. There is also one other mob which did not spawn on this floor. It's a patrol. I will cover it later. Also, yeah, I'm running like that because I sighted, but yeah, generally just hug the wall really tight. You do not want to step on a trap. Now, let's see what we have here. We have chests, so let's check chests first. Key didn't open yet. So if it's a Mimic, it will go toward a kill count. But we got strength. Sure. Like, we got something, let's use it. Also, don't forget to use Peloton. I kind of completely forgot about it. Affluence. Actually, you can split Affluence to 2, because we need raising right now. It will be kind of the same for the next set. Also, Trap can be over here. Be careful with that. Let's fight Onryu. With strength, you can see you do not even need the potion, but I would recommend to use it. And we are out. So the order of priority would be get rid of Onryu to get past it, check chests, then kill other enemies. Fortune. Fortune is actually good because, like I said, we need raising. We can put it at 2, but since we picked it up, it's awesome. All right, so patrol. Alteration, by the way. Patrol attacks you, it does conal. And that's pretty much it, except when it has any other enemies nearby, whenever, like, if it's in fight with you or not, it doesn't matter. It will put Stone Skin on that enemy. Stone Skin is basically a shield. You can interrupt it, but if you are about to check a chest, do not interrupt it because you want to save that interrupt for a potential Mimic. Alteration is completely fine, in my opinion, on this job because we're not scared of Mimics at all. Okay, let's get rid of this Onryu. Sprint. Leg grace. Hug the wall. Run around. And it's dead. I want to check if exit is here. That's a big floor. Okay, a chest. That chest is free for the taking. Witching. Obviously, if you get a witching, it means you can fight Onryu without problem. Oh, nice. So, let me show you. So, this patrol, again, we pull it. Hits us a couple times. Do this. And now, what it's gonna do, since it sees another enemy, it's Stone Skin it. So, it's a small shield. Not really significant. Here it is. And yeah, it lasts 30 minutes, but kind of irrelevant. Let's see what we have here. Another alteration. Already used it. Here's a new enemy, Iwamushi. Let me check chest first. Frailty, really helpful. Iwamushi does one thing only. It's also Scythe. So it does one thing. This, Shatter. Just run away. That's it. The easiest enemy. Like, out of all enemies, on these floors, Iwamushi and Patrol are best to pull and fight. Of course, you may need to fight Onryu, especially if it's on the way towards the key. So I went over there because I wanted to check the key location. I know the key is here now. And I don't know if it's blocked by Onryu or not. So ideally, you need to make sure the key is free before it opens. Let's check this chest, because why not? It's flight. We can use flight. Like, as of this moment, we can check all the chests. We still need raising. I won't go for that chest because we would need to fight another Onryu. It's kind of a waste of time. Could have used all affluence there to pick up raising, but generally it's up to you. Let's see what's here. Silver chest can explode, so be careful with that. We have strength. While we have strength, let's find whether there are mimics. Yes, there are mimics. Mimics actually hurt here, so be a little bit careful. But you can just pop Empyrean Potion, you can kite them. So yeah, 5k without crit, but you just heal it. And of course, interrupt. Bye-bye, Mimic. We got a Magicite. Really nice. There's no reason not to check silver chests. Because they do not have mimics. Just make sure you are not close to the mobs that can spawn at you if chest explodes. Because like if Onryu is near it and it explodes, it's really not great. So on this set, there's more on this floor. There is a new mob, jellyfish. I will cover on it on the next floor. For now, we can just go. Generally, you want to check all the chests before using a Magicite. Here, I didn't check that chest. Oh, it's flight. It was a drop for a mimic, wasn't it? Yeah. So while we could go there, like, time is an issue here. Also, nice drop. So jellyfish dropped this in the middle of the floor. You could go for it, but it's risky. That was Serenity. So you could go for it. It is risky. There may be a trap. See, we stepped on a trap. So if it would be alluring, you would be forced to use witching or petrification. But actually, it was a witching. So yeah, but yeah, do not go for it unless you are down like Petri or something else. Let's go. Okay. Another Onryu. Let's kill it while we have... Ooh. Actually, this is kind of bad. I shouldn't have done it because I have an innervation from a trap. So if it hits me, it's gonna be unpleasant. So let's use damage reduction. You see the damage. So heal here. And dead. Didn't even use sustaining potion, Imperial potion, but you should. So jellyfish is side, so we can carefully check chest. Another flight, beautiful. It could have been petrification, it could have been steel, it could have been strength, anything. It could have been nothing as well, but hey. If not checking chest, you will not get anything, so it's worth checking. So jellyfish, let me demonstrate. Jellyfish is probably the easiest enemy here. It does this attack, do not stand in it. You can just kite it like this. It's also different abilities, technically. I will not say what they do if they hit you. Just don't get hit. Yeah. Also, in between, like, if you're not kiting them, they will hit you, but it's not a lot of damage. All right. Let's see, what do we have here? We have Onryu, carefully. We have Iwamushi. We covered Iwamushi already. There is a new enemy which is called Doguseri. Doguseri is sound, so we can do this to check chest. Sprint doesn't pop it, by the way. So, if this is a mimic, we're in a bit of a trouble. Because how do we leave the room? Right? Well, now we can. Even if we pull jellyfish, it's not that bad. But, like, if side mob is blocking the exit, I would recommend to get rid of the mob first. Now, Doguseri hits quite hard. But it's ranged. And you can heal through it quite easily. If you get closer, it will do conal. I will try to show it. So, see, this is the conal. You do not want to be close to it, because it also does auto attack. We're out of here. We could check chests. But it's a big floor. If we want to save time, we just move. Pick up these chests only if they are free. Don't really waste time on this set. They usually contain super potions. And now the final floor with Onryus will be finally free of those guys. There's also one more mob that spawns here. It's Morbol. It's Patrol. I will try to show you. So high SSX. Yeah, Doguseri, do not stand close to them. Okay, so here's only, but we do not need it. We prioritize jellyfish, but right now we do not need to go there. First of all, we check chest. We found site, so we know where to go to check chests. Also, we avoid stepping on trap. So here, we could skip a jellyfish, but it doesn't take that long. Let's just kill it. When it's flighted, you may want to consider checking chest first. But also do not spend lots of time on the floor. Now, Morbol. It's a patrol. It's a patrol. It's side, so you can avoid it if needed. It has a melee auto attack, but generally what it does, this attack on itself AoE and then on us. Once it's done, we run away a little bit and it does it again pretty much instantly. If you stay away from it, it doesn't hit you. Well, see, 3600. Drop chest. Oh, we got steel. Steel is great. Steel is our friend generally. Steel allows us to fight pretty much anything without any fear. Okay, let's check chests here. This is another mob. Do I aggro you? Yes. Okay. This is because of the guy. It's it starts spawning on this floor, I believe, right? Yes. So it does frontal conal attack, and that's about it. It hits you for a bit, but the main problem is that conal. Just be careful. Other than that, it doesn't do anything. So as you have seen here, it was looking at the chest, and I could have gone for the chest, and if it would be Mimic, I would pull both, so be careful about that. It's purity. We do not need purity. Now, Dogusari, we could pull it, but there's more chest to check, so just skip it. Toggle walk and move. Now, silver chest can be used for explosion. On this set, it's not really helpful. Put the enemy down to under 70%. Make sure you're full. And if it would explode, it would kill them all. Unfortunately, game do not want me to show it to you. It will be really helpful on later floors. But of course, it's a bit risky. So now he opens. So if we open the chest and there's a Mimic, it's kind of a waste of time. But we still need raising. So also we can check chest from here. That's important part. We don't need to go into the room. Hey, another purity. Thank you for nothing. So let's go to the next one. Let's use affluence. Let's put it to 2, since we need something. Putting it down to 1, really not recommended. You could do it if you need more stuff. But like I said, right now, the only thing we're missing is raising. I will mention it later on 71, but raising stops appearing on 79. So on 79, you only have 3 of them. Ooh, hello there. Now, this is no item. How to deal with no item? First of all, pull enemies that do not touch you, because you cannot use Empyrean Potion. Marble is one of those. Unfortunately, blind sucks. We could check chests to get rid of it. If it's a Mimic, it's not that bad. But what we need to do, especially with steel, but what we need to do, we need to sprint and then open the chest. So it's not a Mimic. All right, Hashiri Dokoro. This enemy, let me check that. Patrol is not coming. Okay. This enemy is side enemy. What it does, first of all, it does donut AoE. Like this. Do not run away from it. Then it does another attack, which we will cover later. I didn't expect it to die so fast. So here, let's check this. Intuition, we don't need it. We can easily fight Jellyfish, even without sprint. We do not need it. Jellyfish is easy. It may hit us once in a while, but for that, we have second wind. That would actually work without steel as well. It's just a bit scarier. But you can do it, especially if you have raising on. You do not want to fight Dogusari here. So let's keep fighting Jellyfish. Thankfully here, for no item, I have Steel and Strength running. So it's not that bad. If we had no steel, it would be much worse. But still, Jellyfish, Marble, absolutely doable with kiting. Even with limited space, as you can see here. Take steel off and show. I could. Let me see if it will open or not. Blind kind of sucks. Alright, so be mindful of Dokuseri. Now, we have jellyfishes here. We have Kosodegai. Kosodegai is not great to fight here because it has a high auto attack. But yeah, we removed steel and just fight jellyfish. So here it does one. By the time it comes to us, it will do second one, right? Oh, it hits us once even, but only 3k, so not that bad. Now, we could check that chest, but since we don't have steel, it would be a bit problematic. Once again, like, make sure you have sprint up to find him, and make sure you have second wind, dismantle. Strength, nah, it's fine. Because it just makes the fight a bit slower. But it's not significant. It's not that significant. That's a high kill count, though. Alright, so maybe it's a mimic. So let's sprint. Open. It's not a mimic. Now, these guys, Shiraibana, do not pull them in no item. Okay, I removed it. Do not pull them in no item. As simple as that. I will cover what they do on the next floor. This mob starter spawn here, they are side. They have quite high outgoing damage. And I will not recommend fighting them. Now, look at that. That is actually Auspice. Auspice, especially this one, Fat Cat, can give us regen, which would make this actually quite easier. Is it worth going for it? As you can see, no. They are giving you buff randomly, and sometimes you may wait for it. Here we go, by the way. That's how you kill the enemy. Make sure it's away from you, that it doesn't hit you. Because if it would hit me, there would be a chance I would die. So when it stands right here, you shouldn't go for it, because there can be a trap. It would be horrible. Okay. Let's see. Do we need that chest? Okay, nothing. All right, so yeah, this is no item. I could show you this enemy, I guess. I may die. Let's see. So make sure you're kiting. Make sure you're slowing it with heavy. Use every cooldown. Nice blind. If it gets to you, like sprint down, dismantle, tactician. Boom. Okay, thank you for demonstration. I actually dodged that attack. I actually dodged that attack, so yeah. If you dodge attacks, you can pull everything, obviously. Let's go to the next floor. So I believe we covered almost every enemy. I will check. No, there's 2 more. Intuition. HP down. HP down is not great, but nothing really bad. So this one, Pengu, I think. It's side, so what we would need to do, we need to check chest first. We got strength. But let me show you this enemy. So what it does, when we pull it, shortly after pulling, it does this. big ass AoE. Just move away from it. The problem is that after that it starts attacking you. We can heavy it. It doesn't hit that much. Hit me. Boom. 3k. And yeah, it's dead. It's really good enemy to fight. Really good enemy to fight. Now, Shitaibana. Shitaibana, I wouldn't recommend fighting it in HP penalty without steel, but sure. So what it does, oh god, does auto and this Tonguebuster. If it crits, it hurts. Also, after some time, come on, do it. Yeah, this. So this puts at you poison, which is quite potent. So look at this. 1500. Our Empyrean Potion barely out-heals it. And it out-heals it only because strength. Okay. Now, enemies sometime when they hit the wall, they like to turn. That's exactly what happened. But generally, on Machinist on this set, make sure to kite properly. Learn how to kite, and this set will be easy. Hey, hello, we have first Mimic. Remember I told you about using Sprint before that? Oh well. That's a mistake, see? Now, obviously, interrupt this. You can interrupt it closer to the end. You can interrupt it right away. Obviously, if you interrupt it closer to the end, it will stay at place longer. So you can run farther, get less damage and other stuff, but you can also miss interruption. So it's up to you. Oh, we got steel. Beautiful. So I believe that the only enemy we did not cover is a patrol, which is not here. Fortune. Okay. We still don't have raising, which kind of sucks. You can go like this, but there can be a trap. And it won't be really good. Okay, actually, I didn't show all the ability of this dude. So, come on. It does donut. You can LOS it. Now, after that, it attacks you a couple times and does this. Just look away. After that, instantly, boom. It doesn't hurt that much, and you can LOS it. So after frontal gaze, well, it's not frontal gaze, it's just gaze. Yeah, just hide behind the wall or something. If you are in no item, for example. Okay, final enemy, right? It's final enemy? Yes, final enemy of this set. This patrol, what it does. Let's pull it. Frontal cone. Instantly after that, entangle AoE on you. If it hits you, you're dead. I think even with steel, so do not get hit by it. I should have used Fortune, by the way. I didn't think there's gonna be many more kills. Alright, so here we could go behind it, but we could step on a trap. So let's wait until because the guy moves. Hopefully in a proper way. It's no. Will it aggro? Let's see. Yeah. So it's actually conal, like vision. I wouldn't recommend risking it, especially on higher floors. As you can see, it hits quite hard, even with steel. Although we have HP penalty. Alright, let's go. We're missing safety, affluence, and raising. Kinda sucks, but we have time to pick raising back. We have the whole next set. Sometimes you may not pick him up, and that sucks. But what can you do then? Alright, let's check chests first. Maybe we can find something good. Here's the chest. So this mob aside. Carefully. Fortune, why not? Fortune may help, may not help. So I would prefer to fight Koso the guy here, especially we have steel. And we can kite it. We can run with it. With Flower Lady, we cannot really run because of donut attack. This one we just move. The opening room does not have traps, so we're fine. And we killed it. Now, let's wait a couple seconds for this one to move. So we could check the chest. Also, we can check what's over there. There's another chest. Okay, it doesn't want to... It chose death. Do not open chest while fighting a mob. What's over here? Here's some enemies. Where is the chest? Oh, I can't pan my camera like this. I don't know where the chest is. I don't know if it's over there or not. So let's just wait. Oh, it's over there. All right. So it doesn't really matter which direction here you go. It's just a gamble. So let's just check all the chests. Hey, we got petrification. If you got petrification, make sure to check all the chests for mimics. You do not want to spend additional time fighting mimics. Unless, of course, they are dropped from fortune. Okay, exit is here. We could go there and check chest first. It would depend on time. So I would actually recommend go there. So let's do this. Even though we would want to start Petri from the exit, but it's not necessary here as those are side mobs. We can just avoid them. Yeah, gaze attack of Flower Lady one-shots you. Basically, you get stunned and yeah, then you're dead after that. All right, so here's what we're going to do. Sprint this wall. No traps. Check chest. It could have been Mimic. Nothing here. Okay, so now we can go back. This dude hurts us, but okay. And here we can actually use Petri. It's completely fine. Let's use Petri. Could have waited for sprint for 30 seconds, but we will get enough kills either way. We can pop Peloton in between. Oh, can't even kill this one. Beautiful. That was another intuition, so we don't need it. Well, should have killed this one as well. So yeah, you can fight it. You can wait for it. Let's fight it. But in general, since our time now is good, we can fight it. It's pretty much the same time as waiting for it to move. But we used fortune, so it may drop something. So turn away, look away, and go. One more floor. If you are running down on time, you may consider using something on 469. Either you may use flight now or you may use Petri. Up to you. But only if you have time problem. Generally, Machinist should not have time problems on this set. As you can see, I'm like 21 minutes remaining. and I've been talking a lot. So we got conceal. Let's use it for exploration. Maybe we will find something. We already know where the exit is, so let's go to the different direction. So remember this room, right? Trap can be here. I believe it can be here as well. So be careful with that room. So chest. We have the exit now if it's a mimic. It's not. But it's strength, which we will obviously take. Now, patrol is coming, so obviously what we would want to do is to get rid of this patrol. Thankfully, as mentioned before, this patrol does not really hurt that much. And move. All right, so yeah, there is a possibility of trap over here. Be careful with that. Usually move right like here. But like it's not great room in general. If you don't have steel raising, like worst case scenario, you step on alluring, right? If you step on alluring, use witching, use steel. It depends on the mobs as well. Like if it's for example Hashiryu Koroshi Taibata, this guy, yeah, I would recommend using witching on this. All right, so now you are side, even though you're blocking the way. So let's skip you because there's a chest to check. Steel patrol. You can skip patrol, but at this point, there's no reason to. We still need kills. Now, do we need to check chests now? We have a lot of time. If we don't have time, we can just go right now. But since we have a lot of time, we may as well check chest. Worst case scenario, it's a mimic. So find this. Oh, careful. Careful. Do not AoE. And let's check a chest. Its affluence is back. So we're only missing raising and safety. And that safety we used on 51+. So sometimes it happens. But like I said, safety really not really needed until 91. Sometimes you want to use them on 81 for better kiting, but it's not necessary. Okay, we are out. So once again, either wait for it or fight it. I think this time I will wait for a bit. And as you can see, apart from raising, which we can use mostly because for tutorial purposes, and for the fact that if you are going for Lone Hero and you are progging this set, I would really recommend you to use raising. There's a lot of bullshit that may happen. For example, this boss. So this boss, what it does several abilities. First of all, you can just run around like with the previous one. First one, frontal. Don't stand in front of it. Shortly after it, slabber, sorry, always forget. Run out of it without steal it one shots, pretty much. You may survive. Once I survive at like 8 HP or something. Inner space will put this on you, also will hurt a bit. So run out of it, because what it does, it actually puts mini on you, and that's very important. Because we will need to step into it. So Hound of Hell, when it hits, we need to be with mini, because it jumps on us, stuns us, and uses Devour. If Devour is used when you are not in mini form, you are dead. It's one shot. I believe nothing helps, even tanks and vulnerability. However, this Hound out of Hell charge, it does not stun you if you are using shield. Thankfully, we are on Machinist, well, or not thankfully, we're on Machinist and we do not have shield, so that's irrelevant. But just in case you are using shield job, make sure you do not run out of inner space before he jumps on you with the Devour. Or, like I said before, you're dead. Pretty much without steel, pretty much use Empyrean Potion all the time. You can step instantly, and I would actually recommend it. Just not to risk it. But if you're like low on time and need more damage uptime, you may use tinctures. Additionally, you may want to step into inner space as late as possible, but once again, it's risky. And generally, you need to be completely fine on time, unless game throws at you some really bad stuff. So I do not stop moving here, as you can see, but that's mostly because how I play. You can stop if you want. Just make sure not to get hit by abilities. Mostly because of Slabber, I like to move. But when inner space is there, I am just place it like here, wait for it, boom, almost done, get in, minimum, get stunned, Devour, dodge, get out, continue fighting. Ululation is an AoE, raid wide. And that's the whole fight, kinda. With steel, you can be a bit... you can use much less Empyrean Potions. However, without steel, I would recommend just use them on the cooldown on 30 seconds if it's not running. There is no reason to risk it. Of course, if necessary, you can also use Dismantle. You can also use Tactician, but generally it's fine. Out of Hell, get in, get stunned, nom 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 nom, and out. The main problem of this boss is how boring it is. This boss is really boring and it takes a while to kill, so sometimes you may phase out and die because of that, so make sure you are focused on the fight, really, because it has happened to the best of us. Now we're out of strength, which doesn't change much, except we get less healing. So yeah, make sure Empyrean Potions are running. Now that's a bit risky, so I don't recommend doing this. Technically, you need to get into it when the animation pops, not when the cast ends. But really, do yourself a favor and get out earlier. Get in earlier. You do not want to die because you wanted to save 20 potency or something like that. Now, obviously, you can use sprint here, but it's not necessary at all. There is one ability that I did not cover at all, and it's Flamethrower. I didn't cover it because it is absolutely useless. There is no... like, no reason to use that ability at all at any time. Unless you are doing AoE pool, which you really shouldn't do on Machinist. It's not required. Right, we're almost done. As you can see, nice fight. Not that long, like 7-8 minutes with partial strength. Without strength, it would take like 7, maybe 8 minutes. It depends on your uptime and other stuff. With strength, it's much faster. And the boss is dead. It's not dead, it went to sleep. So, we have gone through this set with only using raising, essentially. The only point we're missing is raising. We're also missing safety, but we're missing safety because we used it on 51 plus for a big room. If we would have gotten here a big room, you may consider using another safety to put it back to 1, or use side. On many jobs, side is really important 71 plus because of landmines. Machinist, thankfully, is not one of those jobs. So what you could do, you could put side to 2 if you're not picking up safety like it happened now, and put it just 2 and 2. But yeah, overall we got everything. We haven't used much. I think I showcased every enemy, how to fight it, how to fight only without anything. It's really becomes easy. It looks really horrible at the beginning when you start doing it, but with more practice, you use sprint, leg race, it's just easy. However, if you're going for a lone hero, I wouldn't recommend it. And I think it's gonna be all for 61 plus set. I'll see you later in 71.